excited to be here and speak with you guys today. We just this morning had our first practice of preseason, so it's been a little bit of a whirlwind for us. Before we started preseason this morning in practice, one of our freshmen was out there, and she was awful excited and kept telling everybody how excited she was to get going. And you could tell it's maybe her first college preseason, so I went over to her and said, "You're excited about everything? You seem awful excited." And she said, "Yeah, I'm very excited." And I said, "Well, welcome to preseason." She goes, "Well, don't forget it's also Shark Week on the Discovery Channel." So I guess she's having a great time going on for herself right now. So I guess I know what she's doing when she's not watching film with us, which we're going to do as a team in a little bit. But again, we're excited. This morning we did our fitness test. Just to kind of give you an idea of what we do is we had the players have to run a 300 yards, and they have to finish it in 60 seconds or less. Then we give them a minute to rest. They do it again, and then they do it again for a total of 5 times, and they have to average as close as they can to a minute or less. And our players did a great job this morning, and we're real excited about that. And so that means they've been working hard this summer, and that's important for everybody. So that was good. And then afterwards, we had our first inter-squad scrimmage, and that was the first time we got to see kind of in our head what we thought would be a great team, and then get to kind of see it on paper. So they were a little tired, obviously, and we definitely have things to work on, but we definitely liked what we saw. And then we're going to go again tonight and kind of start putting things together. A little bit about our team. We have 8 seniors this year, and that's great for us, obviously talking about the value of senior leadership, and we're excited about what they bring to the table. And then as a coaching staff, it's our second year back, so we feel like we have a good idea of what we can expect from our players, and they, of course, have good ideas of what they can expect from us. And so that in combination with our 7 new freshmen we have coming in, we feel like it's a good complement and kind of build together a good group of overall of what we think of is a good team. I'll just spend a minute here kind of talking about the different positions and kind of some of the standouts. Starting in the back, our goalkeepers. We have 3 goalkeepers, and one of the things we wanted to do when we first came here was make sure that we had the strongest group of goalkeepers in the conference. So we might not have maybe the best goalkeeper in the conference, but I think of the 3 goalkeepers we have, overall we have the strongest trio, so that's a lot of depth. Comparing it to football, it's like having great backup quarterbacks. We have 2 backup quarterbacks, if you will, in that scenario. So we're really excited about that, and we expect to continue the tradition of having strong goalkeepers here at Northwestern State. In fact, they're coached by one of our, Crystal Donaldson, who's one of our former goalkeeper here who was on the team when they went to the NCAA tournament. Defensively, that's maybe one area we're a little bit low in numbers, only because we had one player who was a freshman last year, Kim, who came in, who tore ACL, and then sure enough this spring, her first practice back, she tore her ACL again. So we're all feeling horrible for her, but she's out there helping us out. And then the one player we recruited from Louisiana we were excited about, from Mandeville, she was playing in the state all-star game this year, and sure enough, she tore her ACL. So it was tough for us defensively. We're a little bit low in numbers. That's the bad news. The good news is all the old ladies, as we call them, are back there on the defense. So I think if any group can survive being a little bit low on numbers, it's our defensive line, and we're excited again about what they've done. And as mentioned, they had some great moments last year, and we think that we'll be able to build upon those this fall. In the midfield, we're really excited. We feel like we have a great group in the midfield. Those are the players that get the ball from the back and bring it forward, and just do a lot of things, the machine of the engine room, if you will, of our team. And we're really excited about that. We have some freshmen coming in who did some good things, and we have some Ashley Savona, a senior, who's received some all-conference recognition in the past and has done really well for us, and we feel like that in the midfield is going to be good. Up top in our forwards, that was the one thing we wanted to get some more goals being scored. And Yancey's our returning leading scorer, and she's going to speak in a minute. But the thing about us with our team, we always felt like is if they could shut down Yancey, or if Yancey had a rare bad day or bad moment, then they've really shut down our team. And so we feel like we're going to make Yancey a lot better by bringing other players to surround her. So not only will they score goals, but I think it'll help her and other people coming back who play up front score more goals as well. So that's the part we're really excited about and can't wait to see what happens on the field. And this morning we even saw some good glimpses of some of our freshmen creating some dangerous chances. So that was good. Our conference, one thing that's kind of unique is this Sunday, this kind of a quirk in the schedule. This Sunday we have our first and only exhibition game. We play Houston here at 7 o'clock, the University of Houston. And so that's a little bit of a challenge for us as we're kind of getting to know each other and everything. And 4 days later we're playing our first game. But we we feel like this will be a great chance for us to kind of see what we can do, get some of those ideas, and kind of work them out before we get ready for the 23rd, Friday the 23rd, when we play Texas State here. Also in our non-conference games, we're at Big 12 opponent Baylor. That was a team that reached the Elite Eight last year, but they've lost their top 4 scorers, so we feel like that'll be a good opportunity for us to kind of see what we can do against maybe a team that was last year had a lot of seniors, and we had some good moments, but not maybe the great game, but maybe we can kind of flip that around. And then we also go up to play Mississippi from the SEC, so we like that. And then, of course, we have our in-state rivals, Louisiana Lafayette and Louisiana Monroe. So our non-conference schedule, we feel like, is a great schedule for us to prepare us for the South Lane Conference, and we obviously look forward to that. This year, as we kind of mentioned a little bit, seniors has kind of been the buzzword. In our conference last year, we had a lot of teams, SFA, who won the conference championship. They had 9 or 10 seniors. Southeast Louisiana had 9 or 10 seniors. A lot of teams had a lot of senior leadership, and obviously they're going to be a little bit younger, and we have the advantage of having a lot of senior leadership this year. So we kind of hope the tables are reversed. We're also smart enough to know that just because we have seniors on the team and they don't, doesn't mean they're going to just hand the trophy to us. So at the same time, we feel like we're working really hard. We can put some things together, and it's always going to be a battle, but we really like our opportunity in the South Lane Conference and feel like we can make a little bit more noise than we did last year. Again, this Sunday, 7 o'clock, we'll play Houston, and then and that's an exhibition game. And, of course, afterwards, our players will be glad to sign autographs and things like that and posters. All that's free, of course, and we'll move forward with that. So without any further ado, I want to introduce one of our seniors. She's from St. Catharines, Ontario, one of the better half of our twins that we have on our team, and it's Shannon Danku.
Hi, I'm Shannon Danku. I'm a redshirt junior from St. Catharines, Ontario. This morning we had our first practice, and it was really impressive when we did our fitness test. The freshmen were actually leading the pack for the first couple of runs. So normally, they don't know what they're doing, and they haven't practiced as much as we have, so that really impressed the upperclassmen. And we actually had a really good showing during the scrimmage. One of the freshmen actually scored one of the goals. So I think they definitely stepped it up. They weren't too worried about stepping on seniors' toes. So overall, looking forward to a really good season. There's a lot of high expectations because us seniors haven't been to the conference yet. So we're really just pushing to make it this year and hopefully win a championship.
I'm Nancy. I'm the senior local. George hadn't got to see some of the freshmen play because they're from Sweden, but I set up a little game before preseason, so I have to check out the freshmen. And they did really well, and like we were talking about them afterwards, and we said that they weren't playing like freshmen, they played like solid, upperclassmen, so that's really good, and I'm really excited because both of them are forwards, and I'm a forward, and I'm excited about some help up top. And so also, like we said, we had the fitness test today. I'm super excited. It's the last time I ever have to run it, so psyched. But it was like improved 100% from last year. So it's super awesome. I think everyone prepared over the summer. I mean, it means something to everyone. It's not just me this year. So, I mean, there's several seniors out there really busting their butts. So we're excited. Work 'em Demons.